What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks for coming back to nearby. So we have to talk about you guys who wanted about the Thanksgiving quoting part 2. Also, we have the Thanksgiving holiday today. Is mostly having a much to enjoy your time. Remember that you guys remember that about Majorga Nuggets came behind the camera. The Inca Grandpa shows filming some Thanksgiving split it for the Thanksgiving Day for the last few years. So we talked about the cast of the Baywatch when we have to enjoy it every day, and you can see about the new teaser trailer be coming up about this today, and those are who much of it enjoy it anytime, and sometimes I know my assistant to be watching those about those are on the campus on Miami, Savannah, and Florida, and they have a much of playing with the for the Mitch Butchinsons, played by Dwayne Johnson, Matt Buddy, played by Zac Efron, and Alexander Daddario plays Summer Quinn, and Kelly Woodwatch as C.J. Parker, John Bass, and Elfinish Hedera, and she knows how to enjoy. She knows how to really enjoy it every time for every day. Really realistic. Really enjoy it. So I haven't much of the issues with you guys. If the much of the videos at any time, they haven't much issues about it. Look at those sort of paparazzi they have behind them. Those standing there around about video issues, video recording, taking the pictures, and those of you for today is a day as a natural waste for the last 9 months. The 3 months past, it takes about 90 days to be back home about Los Angeles, California, and some sort of about taking Levon from the Los Angeles from Logan Lerman to Indignations for the crush on the film for Sarah Gadden. And she enjoys the fun, enjoys in the day, enjoys it about his mom and dad anytime, And those are the whole part of it. Those are the whole part of it about the cast of the fan size, according to the histories of families and friends and cousins, and those are the who childrens and kids, and those are the and girls and boys, wherever they who take it about very fun about 35,000 people who happen to watch those very having fun, very occasion, very artifact, and they haven't much issues. They have a very much important for you if you guys want to see any day, every time. We have to see about how is it going. They're doing well about all the movies, the TV shows, and the rock stars and WWE champion with Dwayne Johnson joins in, and about Raw, the WWE champion was have fun for every day, for every time, for every day, and they have much issues every time and enjoy it. So it's a good day. So the Disneyland, the Disney California Adventures, just as today, last year for the last every years, and with my parents, my cousins, my families, my siblings, and also half of the problems there, and my occasional minor satisfaction, a lot of division, focalized shapes, vacationing, and they were recognizing about spring and summer vacations, and or winter. Sometimes we join the time, so we can enjoy the days of the time and the hope for sunny days in the world, and those are all the people around the world, and they're gathering for every days. They started for now for all the scenes about developing the scenes about artificials for Disneyland Bell schedule is, and the runner marathons for Star Wars, Pirates of the Caribbean, Beauty and the Beast, Moana, and The Jungle Book, and Pete's Dragon, Marvel's Adventures, Captain America, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Thor, and the Wonder Woman with comics with the DC. for the Man of Steel and Batman, the one that interesting is very most important thing, as it called Marvel's Adventure, including Black Panther. If the most of it have the lost issues about the Ant-Man, the Ant-Man's the best race ever. I've seen about the poster lines. They have a walk towards it slowly behind. If you wanted to see what's the half of what's going on there, it's just it seems much of the things going on there. They're definitely the half of the much varied the moments, and they haven't any time that definitely wanted to see what is going on there, and if you do happen to enjoy it anytime, some of the issues, something about some Disneyland resource funds, and Disney, and those are how who writes it about the Screaming Mimics coasters. Me and my dad, my mom, and my sister did. My sister didn't like it. My mom didn't like it. Her back hurts really bad. So I really enjoy the freaking out, having really funny. And I just scream down there into the coasters, having fun. It's sort of have it about rolling around the coasters, and some of the who activating around it and a straight way to the coast arounds. When they're all the way towards the 150 feet tall, this is my problem. They haven't noticed this amount of issues and they very enjoy it. And some are 80 feet tall, and you can to go down there all the way down, and we can start waving around the just look up left to the pictures on the photo shoots like security cameras. And you can what we willing to done with the coasters, just watch and look overviews for the photo shoots, and overviews and reviews. So it's just like that. So second one, Disney Mania. We challenges for the game, action and activating for playing those about arcade video games and shooting with those other stuff, shooting stuffed toy animals, dinos, and humans, the soldiers, and I love the challenges by mom and dad. Me and my sister did have much of things and have the winning and losing, and the win just like the winning the battle, and they'll also from a lot of scores anytime, and I shoot the working really hard, and we can have free earn it anytime. And some of the credits still have been noticed about very, very, very important, and notes that having the most issues. So I know that how the web is gonna be doing there about how are you is say what it's gonna do with them, So you know how the very interesting. If you wanted to be great universe, and those who had the resort, and those are my resistance, and my brother, sister, my dad, and who wants to walk there around. They're done about the challenges that starts playing Disney Mania on the Toy Story. When they do have a Toy Story series about the interesting, and they're making the fun to enjoy about this Disney 365, and much like about last almost 5 years. The sort of very enjoy it. So anytime. So next thing's about the goofy coasters, and they're making the bump and moving around the coasters, and they're pranking the parody, they're faking around the coasters, and they have a much of the anytime but issues any time from my dad, my sister, my dad, my mom, and me. Some Bella do, and sort of having it really realistic do. The opportunistics they have, and most of they have environment. They have really issues about Disney California Adventures. They walk there about everything's in the minutes. Everything about it, any enjoy it anytime. And some strange things. How did the beloved and also to have the beloved of those things, how do you was to the beloved, it is sort of such things about a very realistic thing, some issues, sometimes, definitely, if it can unfortunately be terminated, some totally I noticed it about Hulightable. They literally just seems, how is this going on there? It says, how's it going? They're doing well. They were supposed to be doing here. And they have just literally just seen somebody was coasting, just to be done about 3 minutes. So just have fun to the pranking around. So writing the Little Mermaid reaction for the action deactivating for the 1989. When in the prologue through happy ending around the world, around there, the some of those who write there for the Little Mermaids, they allow the kids to have fun. They have other heroes and villains. They have much around the movie. They can who write there loves the beautiful, lots of cute, lots of hot, lots of handsome, lots of fun. They have a totally who was really, really fun. They're important in this. My division who much dividing us. There's nobody here, and I know that I know that I'm really excited to see my mom and dad, seeing my sister too, and so they have it excited to see the moves forward to when the season starts moving straight away, and those are the people who wait there don't want it to. Those are the only four round ways to the seated. Who loved it and enjoyed the Little Mermaid the ride. So those are incredible fun. So the ride on the Hollywood Tower, the Hotel of Terror, and those are who walked there. Those are who lived at about 1958. And those who wired that for the Tower of Terror who transformed it for and when the lightning just struck there from inside the hotel, when the people know there, they're literally just making the ghost where their died there about long time ago. They haven't seen once in a while. For once again, those who built it the last long time ago, the last several years. So me and my brother, sister, my dad just totally who ride there all together. Those are all four. Those are who was 30. Those are all the 24s. 24s of the seat. Totally. That guy, the lady who was the boss right now. That says it about the supervisor. They're busy. Most of the assistant supervised. They have a rules to keep the seatbelts on. So keep it safe as much as I can, and so I do have a much harder, a longer harder, if you can, in intensities, and those I have at the very intense, and those who had about stay seated until the begins of the rides, until the who goes to turn the lights off and try it, making the activations, some sort of the ghost people who live in the hotels, and some darkness will come to the end. That goes down to the boost, and both up and around, up and down. Definitely open the gates, activating, taking the pictures, flashing it, can see, and just like security cameras. Who love to see it about it, love the Facebooks, Twitter, Instagram, Vines, Google, and Gaming Channel, and those who find out about Cockle Story, Cockle Talk, and Tumalo. Yeah, they're definitely having fun. And they up or down every time. The one of it about 2 minutes, and 1 or 2 or 3 minutes. And it has about all of the stuff for the totally who knows about who write there about very excitement. And there are a lot of people that freaked out anytime they out. And I even noticed about very interesting to know some of those people who have fun about interesting. So who was up and down was breaking through about fake electricity like elevators. Who loved that very interesting. That was just fun. Yeah. So for the next thing to leave from Disney California Adventures, go to for crossing for the Disneyland. For the railroad crossing and train stations, and that takes about 5 minutes to be inside there, like the dark ones, like the caves, and they're much like the dinosaurs, the animals, and they have a look overviews about some of them about the views, like hundreds of them. They lived at about 65 million years to 1,000 years. They have a much of the dinosaur extension who died out at about 65 million years ago, from Jurassic Park through Jurassic World series. Every problem's who lived there. They're one of the animals and herbivores or carnivores who lived there for those who liked it. Those who I liked there very silently, just privately. They're definitely the most genetically DNA about those are the upgraders for the new ones that could be about this year. So it takes 6 minutes. So in the ride on the Matterhorn, the coasting they have the inside the caves. They have some monsters in there. There's a Yeti must have destroyed those things in the boat. Like humans panicking and escaping from the mountains in the caves. And those are the 5 Yetis around there inside and the snow caves. And the caves Yeti and those are who live there, just like the monsters there. Who clawing around stars eaten alive, and they're dead, eaten, and it's just the faking ones who hearing the sound the roar. That was my dad, me and did, I just looking up, just running around, just chasing them. It was just fake. They can do that, and those who live it enjoy it. Anytime they are definitely there for the different ones again. Probably he wants it. It takes 1 minute and 30 seconds, and sometimes it's really fun. Probably takes 30 minutes, and the rider. I looked up the viewers of submarines ones for this Finding Nemo to Finding Dory. They have a much of the submarines that have stuff about the fake sea mammals. And they have taken about long time to see. The overviews sort of the movie stars that find the ones of once again. They're definitely the ones who once for the first time. They have the scenes about any day for scenes. It might be strange. I know this about very, very important things. Some things about sort of resulted. Sometimes, it re-assaulted, she'll have to take in about some watching those about submarines on Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. It's gonna be fun today. It's gonna be about very, very fun. Just as a day like in submarine. Like in faking ones, priorities, like in the fish and mammals and sharks, squids, octopus, dolphins, whales, and fish, sea lions, walrus, and leopard seals. Kind of like that sea mammals doing around the world under the water. So the next thing would be about Pirates of the Caribbean the ride. It also they do a once in a moment. It's about relationship for the interesting about. For restaurant, they have the restaurant there. they look at overviewers from Pirates of the Caribbean, the ride. They have the Davy Jones from the Black Bear to Captain Salazar for the fifth movie, the first appearance for them and Telltale Tales. So I know that for Washington, though I know that overviews for the fake ones for the cannon battle for the forts. They have fun Spanish codex on the soldiers. They haven't wearing the armor with this. They wear armor with the battle ones. Once again, who sort of wants it again, sort of wants the battle of the night. It is about the fake priority videos. Who wants it about watching those videos, like the Ghost Pirates, the Pirate Ride, like the Sea Dragon, and those who can, just those who want to can. So cool. So I'll be back. I'll be right back, matey. So don't forget, keep it Richard. All right, sorry about that, guys, matey. So to be continued today. So people to see the ride. Once review from one to like Jack Sparrow, like the prison ones. There's the Curse of the Black Pearl, like in mention of Dead Man's Chest, At World's End, on Stranger Ties, and Dead Man Telltale Tales coming up for newest today in the trailer. Those are the who right there about takes 5 minutes, takes 8 minutes. Who love that, enjoy it anytime for any days. So many days, entrance to exit, probably taking about 10 minutes less, and some people will love the Pirates of the Caribbean for me. And I will totally was seeing about some issues, and so I have announced for right now, and totally what it sees right now, and most of the half of the ones to see. So it's good but he knows so having fun. So the next thing for the ride, once again. So Space Mountain. When the Space Mountain like Star Wars stuff, and much just like the Tomorrowland, for the last year from the Misfits, Britt Robertson relations with the Joseph Clooney, with this and about the relationships with those of the girl who followed them love, and she was very interested about electronics, like the moving around, and she's freak out for any time. Love, very, very important. Those who love that about the rides there. Probably he takes about 20 minutes, be less. Sometimes the scenes about like a Star Wars stuff. Once in a moment for once of the day. And so much of the issues, the most of the clamoring, chattering around there in the liners, and some of those who right to the flank. They're moving forward straight to the round there, to the down there, to the left side, side by side, and they can do the ride together. They can who look up there. They can't see about security cameras under the pictures and photo shoot, and they love as much things about like stuff about Instagram and Facebook, Kakasori, Kakatan, the Tomalo. So and just like in Vines, just like YouTube, just as for us for right now, for us right this way. So they're literally just having much of fun, and those who much like it today, those who like it about both of us are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boost. Those who about really fun today. So that's it. That's it for today. So long time with things about enjoy it about the Disneyland to Disney California Adventures. Love those things about it takes 7 days off, and we can include it 30 days to be much of one of the moments once in every 1 month to get 1 month for now. We can stay for 30 days. We could do half of much of the issues. It costs a lot of money, costly, and definitely lots of issues, lots of socializations, lots of fun, lots of definitely even fun. Enjoy it and every time. So think about it. So according So quality 1. Baywatch enjoys it, having fun. To Baywatch to be much about relationship with the three characters, one of all the characters. When Dwayne The Rock, Alessandra Anna, Zachary Alexander from The Neighbors, Dirty Grandpa for High School Musical, from Percy Jackson film series, True Detective, Baron the X, The Choice, Bake to Brooklyn, When We First Met, Coming, and We Will Always Live in a Castle. And also film at the festivals overall for Austin, Texas, anytime. So CJ Parker's is really best friends reunited for Thanksgiving fams anytime. Stare at the fan site. They have the fan site. Candace Paparazzi took the picture and sent it about the Google for .com. It looks like it seems to have fun. Seems anytime, but every joy, every time. And no. And in some places about the Dwayne The Rock's completed for the Ballers, Fast and the Furious 7, Central Intelligence, and San Andreas, Hercules, and G.I. Joe Retaliations. It is sort of about really good job for the WWE Champions Raw, which is Triple H, to be a friend. So quoting to Pirates of the Caribbean film series for the movie marathon. When according to the Black Pearl 1st to 5th movie, it's about reaction to the call Captain Jack Sparrow's. For the reaction to the 4th one, there are lots of characters, lots of the issues, lots of about friendly issues, and there are a lot of the friends and issues about numbers of them. They haven't noticed it definitely. They haven't wasting time. They haven't about issues, the scenes about it, and Imperial. And the Pirates against the British and East India Trading Company and Spanish and the Sea Monsters and Dutchman Pirates and about the pets, Davy Jones' pets as the Kraken, and mermaids and Cotton Sparrow and Jack the Monkey. In the creature of the mermaids, a lot of the ladies wear the mermaids. They have no feet. They have arms of wings on it. They're in the wingtail, like the whale. And the new ones about sea monsters like the whales. The Trident of the Poseidon will hunt them all. We'll see how much it'll be doing it. We'll see how much it's about making up for official teaser trailers, officials and trailers, B-rolls, behind the scenes, gag reels, bloopers, clips, full movies, and deleted scenes. So I love to have fun and enjoy it anytime. And some the Black Pearl, same as Queen Anne's Revenge. And Will Turner ships as the Flying Dutchman, transforming for Davy Jones. Bill Nighy play as about for the last 10 years. So from 2007 through 2017 for now. For the 10 years now. So I haven't noticed about very natural ways. So I know that half of them knows the naturals. Anytime, any naturals, any much you have to the before and after. Definitely, you have fun, enjoy it every day. So every day, so you can coming up about May 26, 2017. That's it. So, quoting 3, last one. Would divisions have to enjoy it about those are the Pirates divisions? And those that have it about Psycho series, and those who have it about Big Brother here, for Georgie Stahlbarger, Psycho Mom, Psycho Dad, Psycho Uncle 1 through 3, Psycho Uncle, Psycho Aunt for Amelissa, and Psycho Girlfriend as Juliet, and Manny Corn as Psycho Friend, and the Parker, Buzz, Zachary, and Mark. Those are the positions who knew by it from the moment Edward as the pranks. So Derek Diesel as the girlfriend Facilita, Life of Mocha as Space Jam's Gardens, Ness Boo as Knows About the Book Show, and the Cuban Guy, and Crazy Boyfriend as 2020 as play as Millie and Samantha, and he knows find a way and wills to be friend. Crazy to Love too, knows the girlfriend too. So came behind the camera with the rest, and Charles Creed as the angry grandpa as Grandpa's Corner, and Ragging as Creed as Evander as Ragging Dad, and Borswa is about two brothers. Those are the half of the Five Fun. Those are the half of the Ragging Dad. So making those videos. So that's it. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe for more content. So a few things about overviews references to www.com.org. So Pirates of the Caribbean Film Series Sagas. So friends and fans encourage the references to the overviews. So to the cast of my friends, the fans I encourage for subscription and subscribers. So you could call it weekends and happy Thanksgiving. So send it to Majaga Nuggets, Big Butter, Jordy Style Bugger, K Behind the Camera, and Manicorn, Juliet Riley, and Good Grandpa Shows, Grandpa's Corner, Psycho Dad, Larry's Lounge, Joe Bump, and Amalessa, Psycho Mom, Psycho Uncle 1 through 3, Psycho Ann 1 and 2, and Bo Squad, Creed, and Ragging Dad, Derek Diesel Daily, Q Bank Guy, The Q Big Guy Life, That's Boo, The Boo Show, and Life with Moko, Life with Boog, and Crazy Boyfriend, Crazy in Love, and Nana Giles, Elliot Giles, and Ben Phillips, and Prank vs. Spring, GF vs. BF, and those are about Forever Alexana and Alison Adelia, Alison Love, and those are all subscribers today. So send it and follow in Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google, and find the Twitch live stream, Gaming Challenge, Juggy Stores, Hangouts, Cocker Story, Cockataga, Tomalel, and Play Stores. So have fun today. So happy Thanksgiving. So have fun. So don't forget about Psycho Kid ruins Thanksgiving, and role reversals and split Thanksgiving part 1 or 2. Don't forget, love you guys in the death. Don't forget, keep it rich and mateys. Have fun.